Welcome everyone to the final WWE RAW before Extreme Rules. And we're going to decide who will face Seth Rollins for United States Championship in a Falls Count Anywhere match as CM Punk takes on Andre the Giant. And this week Raw is live from Atlanta, Georgia, as the former Hardcore Champion CM Punk makes his way down the aisle for this huge United States Contendership matchup. Now CM Punk won a triple threat match against Ryback and the Macho Man Randy Savage to earn his spot in this number one contenders match. Will Punk be able to go up against the Authority's Golden Boy for the US title, or will he fall to a giant? The eighth wonder of the world, Andre the Giant, overcame Mark Henry and the Nature Boy Ric Flair in a triple threat match to earn his spot. Andre has been on a hell of a roll since returning off injury, and he's got his eyes set on the United States Championship. But in order to get that match, he's got to get by the Chicago Savior himself, CM Punk. And there's the bell, and who will go to Extreme Rules to face Seth Rollins for the United States Championship? And look at this Andre using his strength here early on. Oh, and a beautiful enziguri. And I'd like to take this moment once again to welcome all you guys back to WWE 2K15 Raw. Got a hell of a show tonight, our last stop before Extreme Rules here on Raw. Got a huge card for you, including the Divas Championship on the line, but a cover here, and Punk able to slip out before the count of one. Later on tonight, in a steel cage, AJ Lee will defend the Divas Championship against Naomi, as well as the continuation of the Wyatts versus the Primetime Players Best of 5 series. But right now, Andre dominating with a giant overhand chop. Punk's got to be seeing stars after that one. Punk shot off into the corner. And Andre goes to grapple him, but Punk battles back with a right hand. And another enziguri, and it looks like those kicks are going to play a big part in Punk's chances here of beating Andre the Giant. Such a massive individual. Punk, you know, as big a guy as he is dwarfed by Andre. Couple shots there to the back of Andre. Andre shoots Punk into the ropes, and oh my goodness, CM Punk had to be 10 feet in the air off of that back body drop. And oh no, Andre rakes the eyes of Punk. And the 8th on the world picks up his opponent here. Oh, and CM Punk blocked the chop, but Andre avoided the drop kick. And now he's got Punk right where he wants him. And oh no, look at this. All of Andre's weight coming down on the lower back of the Chicago Savior. Punk's got Andre in the corner. There's the step-up knee into the short arm clothesline. And Punk down into the cover here. Oh, only gets a 2 count. Right hand sends Andre back a little bit. And Punk, look at this, has enough to whip Andre into the corner. And now delivers a big knee to the face. Shades of the go to sleep there. And look at that, Andre miscalculated that run-in. And now Punk's back on the attack. Beautiful spinning back kick. And CM Punk using Andre's weight against him here. Sends him tumbling over the top. Oh, and there's a disrespectful slap to the face. I don't know if that's the best idea against the 8th wonder of the world. And as a reminder, this is a Falls Count Anywhere match. These guys do not have to be in the ring for a finish. Punk trying to place Andre here, puts him up against the post. He's got him set up here. I don't know, what does Punk have in mind? Oh no! and he busts Andre open. Boot to the head against the post, and this has got to be it here. 1, 2, 3, and that's it. CM Punk claims the United States Championship match. Coming up this Saturday at Extreme Rules. Let's take a look at the highlights here. Andre used a huge headbutt to take down Punk. And then Punk, after hitting that knee in the corner, stuck Andre with the clothesline, but it wasn't enough. But then look at this. CM Punk calculates the best position. Sets up Andre here against the post. I had no idea what he had in mind. And then he backed up and punted Andre's head right off the post. And you see Andre just crumble. I mean, who wouldn't? Hook of the leg for the 1, 2, 3. And Punk has punched his ticket for a United States Championship match at Extreme Rules. What a victory for Punk. And if I was Seth Rollins, I'd be worried, because this man just defeated a giant. Congrats to Punk, and what a night it's going to be for Seth Rollins. Of course, Rollins also has to defend the Tag Team Championship that night as well. So it'll be a hell of a night, a long night for Seth Rollins. But right now we turn our attention to the Tag Team division. And the series between the Primetime Players and the Wyatts continues. Now the Primetime Players are up 2-1 and only need one more victory to win. But the Wyatts surprised everybody with a win last week, got themselves back on track. Can they continue to close the gap here on Raw? And the brand new Paul Heyman guys, the Primetime Players, they know their worth, and they're earning every penny of it with these victories over the Wyatts. Now, of course, the winner of this series will face the winner of the SmackDown series, Alberto Del Rio and Rey Mysterio. And whoever wins out of those two teams will get the Tag Team Championship match next month at Payback. And the eerie Wyatt family making their way down the aisle. Without Bray Wyatt this week, Bray Wyatt has a huge match later on tonight, a rematch with the one and only Brock Lesnar. But these two were able to pull it together last week and get a win against the Primetime Players, save themselves from elimination in the best-of-5 series. And tonight they have to continue that. They have to continue that path without their leader if they intend to get that much closer to the Tag Team Championships. And there's the bell as the huge Titus O'Neil goes in there against the monstrous Eric Rowan. A lot of giants in this match. Darren Young gonna feel a little intimidated. Even his own partner is a giant. And of course, Harper and Rowan, just gigantic monsters in their own right. But the Primetime Players might have an advantage in this one, having Paul Heyman at ringside. You know, an extra brain never hurts things. And Eric Rowan with this low bear hug, but he gives up on it. Probably not the best idea. Could have worn down Titus O'Neil. He's very confident in his abilities either way. Titus O'Neil, big forearm, and then a huge boot to the face. You gotta believe O'Neil and Young want to shut down this best-of series tonight. Move on to face the Cartel, Rey Mysterio, Alberto Del Rio, and their manager, Vicky Guerrero. Belly-to-back suplex by O'Neil. And he tags in Mr. No Days Off, Darren Young. A great in-ring technician. Expert at high-impact maneuvers as well. It's always hard in there when you got Swamp Monster-esque Wyatt family. Like, look at this. What are you supposed to do against the one who's willing to headbutt you 5 times in a row? Very difficult to plan a strategy against the Wyatt family. Nice Dragon Screw leg whip there by Young. Great idea to chop out the legs from these big monsters. Now, of course, at Extreme Rules coming up this Saturday, live on Twitch, and then the recording will be posted right here on YouTube. The Tag Team Championships will be on the line. as Triple H and Seth Rollins, the Authority, defend against Tyson Kidd and Cesaro, the Grapplers. And that's Cesaro and Kidd's final chance to win back the championships. Their opponents got switched up at WrestleMania when Big Show got an injury. And so they've been afforded this one more chance thanks to that mix-up. But then that's it. The winners of these best-of series will collide. We'll have new #1 contenders next month, regardless of what happens at Extreme Rules. And there's the first tag to Luke Harper. And Darren Young sees the writing on the wall. Time to tag in the big man. The big deal. Titus O'Neil. Short arm clothesline rocks Harper. Titus O'Neil definitely has to be one of the best conditioned big men in WWE history. And look at that power slam, the perfect example. Ooh, Harper with a nice reversal there into the armbuster, trying to negate some of that power of Titus O'Neil. Solid punches to the temple there. And O'Neil's had enough of that. Fires back with a back elbow. Oh, but gets cut off by Harper. Sidewalk slam. Titus O'Neil tries to create some space. Gets snapmared. And a drop kick right in the face. My goodness. Paul Heyman is not taking this too well. Very angry on the outside. Oh, and there's the standing spine buster by Titus O'Neil. Puts down Harper. O'Neil is rolling here. Scoops up Harper. Big backbreaker. And here's the cover now. Eric Rowan not too concerned about it. Harper was able to kick out, so Rowan was correct, but you don't want to usually leave it up to chance like that if you can help it. Belly to back this time for Harper. Oh, and look at that. Luke Harper wildly swings for that clothesline, but he gets off balance and completely misses. Uh-oh. But now O'Neil's in Wyatt family country, and that's never good. Irish whip by Harper. Drop toe hold. And an elbow drop by Rowan. Classic tag team, double team right there. Leaves the door open for Rowan to continue the damage, but Titus O'Neil just too quick. And he's got to start doing work against Rowan here. Gut buster. And there's the standing spine buster this time for Rowan. And is that enough to put Rowan away here? Cover. Ooh, only a 1 count. Right-handed shot before the tag to Darren Young. And now Darren Young's ready for more of Eric Rowan. Eric Rowan shoots Darren Young over the top. Oh, and he's going to bring him right back in. Vertical suplex. Bounces Darren's spine off the mat. Mr. No Days Off might need one after that. Suplex into the cover. Only a 1. Oh, nice low drop kick there. Continuing that assault, chopping out the legs from Eric Rowan. Huge belly to belly by Darren Young, and now follows up with the attack. Darren Young doing a great job here. And now it's Rowan with a leg sweep, and he goes back to those headbutts. Just disturbing to see. 1 headbutt is devastating enough. Never mind, 5 in a row, which makes 10 altogether in this match for Young. Oh, man, and then he gets the arm drag, and oh no, we've seen this before, the huge splash from Eric Rowan into the cover. 2. Oh, and look at that. Titus O'Neil just made it in time to save his partner. Reversal of the Irish whip, now it's Rowan on the outside. And Darren Young gonna make the most of it. Suplexes Rowan on the apron. That's the hardest part of the ring across the edge there. And Darren Young just made Eric Rowan smash spine first right into it. Shot to the face now. And oh no, look at that. Rowan gets Young back Back in the Wyatt family corner, and oh, there's a big splash from Harper. And now Rowan puts him right back in the corner. And now a double team here. A little more of the same. Yep, drop toe hold. Elbow into the spine. And how much more can Darren Young take? Cover there. Thankfully for the primetime players, referee was very slow to the pin. And how is Eric Rowan surviving that suplex on the apron? My goodness. Oh, no. Darren Young just dropped face first by Harper. Into the cover here. Titus O'Neil already in for the save. Paul Heyman patiently watching on from the outside. Doesn't want to see his investment in the primetime players go to waste here. They're so close to winning this best-of-5 series. Choking boot in the corner. Come on, ref. You're only supposed to have to a count of 5. And he pulls Young out of the corner. Oh, Darren Young should have ran back while he had the chance to tag Titus back in. No. Oh no, this is not good for Darren Young. Harper, Irish Rip Rowan right into Young with the clothesline. And Darren Young just got crushed in the corner. Into the cover here. Titus O'Neil, very fast to turn things around. And look at this. Titus helping out his tag team partner, gets Rowan in the PTP corner. I don't know, he eats a shot from Young. Eats a shot from Rowan. And oh no, apron DDT. And this might spell doom for the primetime players here. Rowan threw Titus in there. He's not even the legal man. But there's a side salto into the slam by Darren Young. And oh no. The referee's counting Titus O'Neil. Risking disqualification here. Oh, and he gets on the outside just in time. Cover. This time it's Harper's in to save Rowan. And oh no. This is bad news for primetime players. Luke Harper. Super uppercut to Darren Young. And a right-handed shot sends O'Neil flying off the apron. But Darren Young will not be denied here. And he takes Rowan out. And Harper's got the waist lock. 2 back elbows. And a big right hand by Young. Belly to belly overhead release suplex. Is that enough to put this match away? No, just a count at 2. Incredible back and forth tag team matchup here. And there's a side salto for Harper as well. Ooh, and Young and the referee almost have a collision there. And there's the tag to Titus O'Neil. Titus been waiting a long time to get back in this one. Eats a punch from Harper. Shoots Harper off into the ropes. And now it's Harper throwing the belly-to-bellies around. Cover now. Oh, and that's it. That was enough. And the Wyatt family has tied this match up. And what a turnaround. Right off the bat, primetime players had the first 2 victories of this series, but now it is tied 2-2. And next week here on Raw, we will have our winners between the Wyatt family and the primetime players. What an amazing tag team contest. Taking a look at some highlights here, you see Rowan puts down Darren Young. Darren Young able to survive, and then the end of the match here, beautiful belly-to-belly release suplex on Titus O'Neil. Into the cover, Darren Young tried to get in, but then Rowan big booted the hell out of Darren Young as Luke Harper picks up the 1, 2, 3. And Bray Wyatt, who's got his own problems here tonight with Brock Lesnar, has to be proud that Harper and Rowan held their own and continued their winning ways in the best-of-5 series. The finals of this series next week here on Raw. Well, I hope Wyatt enjoyed that viewing, because now Brock Lesnar has requested a rematch after his loss to Bray Wyatt a few weeks ago here on Raw. He wants another shot at the Wyatt family leader, and Wyatt, as always, accepted the challenge. and the Beast Incarnate is looking for revenge. As a few weeks ago, in the last stop before WrestleMania, Brock Lesnar was eliminated from a 30-man Royal Rumble by Bray Wyatt, costing him a shot in the Money in the Bank match. Following that loss, he challenged Wyatt to a one-on-one contest 3 weeks ago here on Raw, and unfortunately for Brock, he got pinned by the Wyatt family leader. Well, Lesnar is back, and he wants one more shot at Bray Wyatt, the Eater of Worlds. But tonight, it's Lesnar who's on the hunt. Can Big Brock bring down Bray, or will he be just another victim of the Wyatt family? And Bray Wyatt has been on a tremendous roll as of late, winning a 30-man Royal Rumble on SmackDown, on the last SmackDown before WrestleMania. From there, that victory gave him a spot in the Money in the Bank ladder match, which he went on to win. From there, the night after WrestleMania, defeats Brock Lesnar 1-2-3 here on Raw, and that brings us to tonight. Can Wyatt keep this tremendous wave of momentum? He's already got a guaranteed shot at the WWE Championship anytime he wants it, and a win over Lesnar. It doesn't get much higher than that at this point in time, but man, to put Lesnar away twice in 1 month, that would be something very special for Bray Wyatt. And anybody who's WWE Champion, whether it's Undertaker, Cena, or next month's top contender Daniel Bryan, would have to be keeping an eye on the super dangerous Bray Wyatt. And here we go, Wyatt Lesnar 2 here on Raw. And Wyatt, not wasting any time, snap suplex to Lesnar. And Paul Heyman doesn't want to rack up 2 losses here tonight. Unfortunately for the primetime players, as you just saw, came up short. And man, that's gotta suck for the primetime players, being so close to closing out the series. Now they've lost all their lead, all tied up. But right now, Lesnar's trying to turn the tide. He's fighting an uphill battle. Already got eliminated from that Royal Rumble by Wyatt. Already took a pinfall loss here a few weeks ago. So Brock trying to work his way back up the ranks here against Mr. Money in the Bank, Bray Wyatt. Wyatt choking away at Lesnar. Irish whip into the corner here. Big back elbow. Oh, man. And Wyatt must have been taking notes on that last match, because there's a standing spinebuster, shade to Titus O'Neil. But Lesnar kicks off from fighting from the back. Eats an uppercut from Wyatt. Answers back with a huge right-handed haymaker. And look at Wyatt, so smart, that knee to the gut, as Lesnar sends Wyatt out to the apron. He's going to bring him right back in. Yes, he does. Vertical suplex. Lesnar punch after punch to the back of Bray. Bray turns it around, short arm clothesline. I don't know, Wyatt, standing Uranagi. Drives Lesnar down. Is that enough to put him away? No, Lesnar kicks out. Wyatt off into the ropes. Oh no! Belly! Oh my goodness, German suplex sends Bray Wyatt head over tip right onto his belly. And there's a big knee to the face, and Lesnar back on the road to revenge here. Inside leg trip puts Wyatt down. Scoop. And backbreaker. And oh no, suplex, but he holds on. Suplex number 2. And there's suplex number 3, and I think it's finally official to say that Bray Wyatt has been taken to Suplex City. Roll into the cover here. Oh, but his foot was under the ropes. Bray Wyatt avoids yet another suplex there, reverses it into an armbuster, and now he's choking away. Come on, ref. That's already the second or third time in this match he's choked Lesnar. You think the referee would be on that. Cover by Wyatt. Only a 1 count. He's got Wyatt on the ropes here. What does he have in mind? And oh no, look at this. Apron DDT. Bray wasn't the only one paying attention to our last match. He liked the look of that apron DDT Harper delivered to Titus O'Neil. And now these two are fighting on the outside. But Wyatt throws Lesnar back in and delivers a nasty elbow to the neck. Look at Lesnar getting stomped here by Bray Wyatt. But he turns it around with the jawbreaker. Sends Wyatt out of the corner. And sends him head over feet once again with the German suplex. Covered by Lesnar. And that's it. Lesnar gets his revenge on Bray Wyatt. What a matchup. Let's take a look here. Standing Uranagi by Wyatt drives Lesnar down into the mat, but only good for a 2 count. And then Lesnar gets the third in a series of German suplexes. Thought he might have had the win here, but Bray Wyatt got his foot under the ropes. And then this was a shocker out of nowhere. Lesnar sends Wyatt to the apron, and then follows him right out there for the apron DDT, and I don't think Bray Wyatt ever quite recovered after this point. Whoa, forehead first, my goodness, that is disturbing to watch. And then this final German suplex, Bray Wyatt's body could just take no more, as Lesnar goes for the cover for the 1, 2, 3. And Paul Heyman's night turned around, big victory there for Brock. But you can only imagine Bray Wyatt isn't going to let this slide for too long. But his team won earlier. I guess it's really a war between Heyman and Wyatt. Their crews keep trading victories here. But a big win for Brock. He gets back on track. And Bray Wyatt finally stumbles after a long series of huge victories. Congrats to the Minnesota Monster, Brock Lesnar. And now what a treat, ladies and gentlemen. The Divas Championship on the line inside a steel cage as AJ Lee defends against Naomi. And of course AJ Lee riding very high with her WrestleMania title defense over Nikki Bella was able to send one of the most dominant Divas on the roster crashing to the bottom of the Divas division one more time. But tonight she takes on a big time challenger in Naomi, who fought very hard to get to this point. And the former Funkadactyl had a hell of a road to get here. First, she got past Brie Bella in the opening round of the main event Divas tournament. From there, she had to collide with the awesome Australian Emma in a Falls Count Anywhere match. And then finally, had to defeat Paige inside the steel cage this past week on main event to earn this championship match. So back-to-back cage matches for Naomi, and she's looking to pick up her very first Divas championship. And there it is, ladies and gentlemen, the white, gold, and pink. The championship belt for the Divas. Naomi wants it. AJ wants to keep it. And here we go. These two ladies lock up. This is a very huge matchup for Naomi. She's been working so hard. Came up last month before WrestleMania short against Nikki Bella in a TLC match. And now she's finally won a tournament. Finally won an opportunity to compete for the Divas Championship. And what can be said about AJ at this point? Been a defended champion since October. Just a hell of a ride for AJ. Undefeated in championship matches against the likes of Summer Rae, Nikki Bella, Paige. Just challenger after challenger, challenge after challenge, turned back by the dominant diva, AJ Lee. Wrist lock here by Naomi, switches to a hammerlock. AJ Lee reverses to a hammerlock of her own. Really wrenching it before she lets Naomi go. Very surprising there. But follows it up with one of her favorites, the backbreaker. And this time switches it to the Russian leg sweep. Somehow she likes to follow up with a neck breaker. Sometimes the Russian leg sweep. It's a good idea. Keeps her opponents on their tippy toes. Collision mid-ring. Reversal by Naomi. Hits a side Russian leg sweep of her own. Oh, and there's AJ doing what she does best, snapping off those hurricanranas. Some of the fastest hurricanranas in the business. A Hart Foundation style clothesline takes down AJ, and there's Naomi dropping that booty right down in the gut of AJ Lee. Oh, and there's a nasty neck breaker there by AJ. And now she's going to start that focused attack right on the neck. And Naomi knows it. And doesn't want to be on her back any longer. Ooh, there's a slap. And right back to work, driving Naomi down with that bulldog. Reversal there by Naomi. And re-reversal by AJ. Naomi creates some space. Goes for the Irish whip. Into a hurricanrana of her own. And trying to knock the wind out of AJ. It's not a bad idea. AJ has tremendous endurance. And AJ without wind is an AJ who can't climb a cage. And that could make a Divas champion out of Naomi. Beautiful spinning heel kick there. Catches AJ right above the eye, I believe. Oh, and there's an ugly kick to the spine. Never want to experience that. Standing drop kick. It looks like Naomi's strategy is to really try to impact the chest and head of AJ. And AJ goes for her hurricanrana and gets denied by Naomi. Great scouting there by Naomi, who goes and hits one of her own. Wow, upstaging the Divas champion. Hurricanrana for hurricanrana there. And drops down her weight one more time. Oh, Naomi misses her enziguri. Right hand by AJ. And this is going to be a battle of the hurricanranas. I can see it brewing already. But Naomi doing a great job here. This match may not last too much longer if it continues like this. Kick caught, but reversed by AJ. And drops an elbow right across the neck. When you gotta wonder what condition the nose of Naomi is in. Two bulldogs in this match thus far. And wait a minute, look at this. AJ hits her sliced bread DDT, almost goes over, sailing over the ropes. And now AJ's gotta begin to scale the cage. But Naomi's hot on her tail. Oh, there she is. And pulls AJ right down. Oh my goodness, looked like AJ's head hit the canvas as she collapsed. Oh, Naomi went for the rear view. AJ sidesteps her and snaps off one of her super fast hurricanranas. And look at this, back to back. Oh my goodness, sliced bread DDT, and AJ's on the ascent once again. Oh no, this time Naomi much slower to stop her than before. And AJ's getting close to the top here. And oh no, look at this. These two women are at the very top of the cage. That's how much the Divas Championship means to them. And she pulls AJ down. Wow. And look at Naomi get right back up. Oh, she might have lost her opportunity there. Maybe she should have started climbing. But she hits AJ with that jumping leg lariat, making sure the heel caught AJ right in the head. And now it's Naomi's scale on the cage. But she doesn't have the lead that AJ had before. And now, oh my goodness, Naomi comes crashing down. And AJ's got Naomi in her sights. Kick in the gut. Shining wizard knee right to the head of Naomi. And it looks like Naomi is down. Will she be able to stop AJ here? Oh, and she's back up. And AJ just starting to make it to the top. But she gets caught by Naomi. And Naomi's got her by the waist. And they both come crashing down. But Naomi way behind here. She's already eaten three finishers from AJ. 2 sliced bread DDTs and that shining wizard knee. She's really got to put it together here if she wants to stop AJ. Needs to start slinging the heavy weaponry. Uh-oh. Knee to the gut leaves AJ center of the ring. Naomi up top. And Naomi, huge crossbody block. Shades of Flair and Harley Race in the cage. That's how Flair won one of his first world championships. And now here comes Naomi, climbing up top over the cage. She's already on the top rung. Here comes AJ to chase her. My goodness, what a back and forth women's championship match. And look at this, elbow to AJ. And that's it. Naomi has dethroned AJ Lee as the new Divas champion. Congratulations, Naomi. You have shut down one of the most dominant Divas champions of all time. Let's take a look here. AJ avoided the rear view. And then hit the Shining Wizard and came so close. And then you see here, coming to the top of the cage. Elbows AJ off the top. And Naomi secures her very first Divas championship. What a huge victory. And what a way to pick up your first championship inside the solid steel cage. A much-deserved victory for Naomi. But man, you can't take anything away from AJ Lee in this one. 2 sliced bread DDTs, the Shining Wizard, hurricanrana after hurricanrana from both women. Just a tremendous matchup. These two should be very proud. They've done the Divas division very proud here tonight. And congratulations to a brand new champion in Naomi. She's worked so hard, and she finally got what she worked so hard to earn. That big silver and pink Divas championship is all hers. Congrats to Naomi. And as we prepare for our main event here, John Cena versus Ryback, I'm getting huge news that Brock Lesnar and Bray Wyatt will settle their score once and for all this coming Saturday at Extreme Rules. So another huge match added to the card. We'll cover the card at the end of the show. It's going to be a hell of a night, but right now, the #1 contender to the WWE Championship is making his way to the ring. That's right, ladies and gentlemen, John Cena looks to regain the WWE Championship this Saturday against the man from the dark side, The Undertaker. These two are tied in major pay-per-view encounters. Of course, The Undertaker won at the Royal Rumble to claim the championship. John Cena won at the Elimination Chamber in a non-title matchup. And now they collide one final time at Extreme Rules. Can Cena put down the dead man? Will The Undertaker rise once again to retain Championship. Now last week, Ryback took the WWE Champion, The Undertaker, to the limit in a one-on-one contest, but the man from the dark side came out on top. Well, Ryback still trying to prove he belongs at the top of the WWE Championship division by challenging the #1 contender, John Cena, to a match here tonight on the last Raw before Extreme Rules this Saturday, live on Twitch and on record right here on YouTube. The Ryback feed on the C Nation leader, John Cena, get a slam dunk victory just days before his championship match. And it looks like the WWE Champion will be watching this match from ringside. He'll be keeping a close eye on how Cena performs here tonight. And these two lock up. Ryback switches to a hammerlock here early on Cena. Two extremely powerful superstars in the ring right now. Both of these men look like they jumped off the page of a comic book. Cena takes Ryback over with a side headlock. Ryback reverses, grabs a headlock of his own. Cena shoots him off into the corner. Goes for possibly a suplex or DDT, but gets reversed by the big guy. Speaking of big punch to the gut by Cena. Shoots Ryback out of the opposing corner, and there's a flying hip toss. One of Cena's favorite maneuvers. And then a flip neck breaker. Trying to rattle the bones of the big guy. Big kick to the gut. And a DDT follows up on that head offense. Look at Ryback getting frustrated here. Pushes Cena back. And Cena's taking Ryback to almost every corner here. Drop toe hold takes Ryback down. And Cena now starts an attack on the leg, going high and low on Ryback, keeping him off balance. And oh, look at this, Cena half Nelson into the neck breaker. And that's been one of his best offensive maneuvers as of late. And the big guy's had enough. Clothesline. Back body drop. And now a spine buster. And Ryback's got Cena in his crosshairs. Pulls Cena back to his feet. And spin out into a power slam. And in a matter of seconds, Ryback has turned this entire match around. Left-handed shot by Cena. Gives him the opportunity for the attitude adjustment. Into the cover here. 1, 2, 3. And that was enough to put Ryback away. What a win for Cena. Snatches victory from the claws of defeat. Let's take a look here. Just got that attitude adjustment. That left hand opened up a small window of opportunity. And Cena scooped it up and drove it. The attitude adjustment for the cover, the count, and the victory over the monstrous big guy, Ryback. That's gotta worry the dead man. The dead man had a hell of a fight with Ryback. John Cena just put him away fairly quickly, but that was more of a desperation victory for Cena, who had already taken devastating move after devastating move from Ryback. Multiple clotheslines, the spine buster. It looked like Ryback was trying to get ready for that meat hook clothesline. Cena knocked on the door with that left hand, and slammed it shut with the attitude adjustment. Cena manages to survive against Ryback. It's going to be a completely different story. It's the man from the dark side, The Undertaker, this Saturday, live here on Twitch and on record right here on YouTube. But what a card we have for Saturday. Undertaker against Cena for the WWE Championship. Rollins versus Punk for the United States Championship. From SmackDown, Bad News Barrett defends the European Championship against Sami Zayn. The Tag Team Championship is on the line as The Authority, Rollins and Triple H, defend against Kid and Cesaro, the Grapplers. Just announced, Brock Lesnar will face off against Bray Wyatt. Developing from SmackDown, it appears that Sting will face off against his tag team partner, Diamond Dallas Page. All that and more this Saturday, live on Twitch. And for those who can't catch it on Twitch, it'll be uploaded the same day to YouTube. Thanks for watching, everybody, and of course, keep an eye out this Wednesday for main event, and this Friday for SmackDown.